guys, and welcome to another The South London Project OMSI 2 gameplay. In this video I'll be driving the GX7767 Studio Dennis Dart with Duple Metsec T04. I would be lying if I said I had any idea what that last bit meant. So I'm currently parked up on the stand at Brixton Morval Road. We'll be heading for Crystal Palace. It's the first time I've taken this for a spin, so let's see how it goes. We'll power up. And what I do like about this bus is the gear stick control. It actually moves up and down with the traditional sort of clicking sound that you're used to hearing. So let's power up. We'll go into drive. So yes, as you can see, it's based on a Hong Kong model, so all the writing is not English. We'll take the handbrake off and we'll give it a go. Come on. Or we could just do what that van's done and just drive straight through the car, I suppose. I feel this very much has sort of a Euro 2 Dart sort of sound, which obviously for me was one of my childhood sort of sounds growing up with, so it's quite a nice little bus to drive. In terms of the doors, it is a bus which allows you to drive with the doors open, so you don't need to wait for them to close specifically. You can pull off with the doors open. Are you going to squeeze up or let me go? So we're currently running a few minutes late. For anyone who's watched any of my OMSI 2 videos, they will know I'm not the type to hang about, so I usually set my timetable late intentionally, so we can give it a bit of a welly. Pedal power, as they say. And I'll just shut up for a moment so that you can actually hear the sounds. I mean, overall so far immediately it's quite a nice drive, nice sounds that are relatable. It'll be interesting to see its hill performance as we progress towards Crystal Palace. Obviously, for those of you who have the South London Project beta and follow the Facebook page, you will know that the map is quickly coming towards its release stage. There's been lots of development shots shared on the Facebook page. It's certainly looking to be one of the best maps that I've seen, and obviously growing up in London makes it relatable, and it's a credit to Reese, the realistic features, the level of realism that's been implemented as part of his map design. It certainly feels when driving it, it does seem to pick up speed really quite quick, which is always a bonus. Nice handbrake tone. So for those who have watched my previous what am I just making the game name up? OMSI 2 videos, probably notice it's the most that I've particularly spoken in a video. I had a lot of comments saying that people prefer it with commentary and sort of put that out for open debate. I mean, personally, some videos I feel there's so much speaking that you can't really hear the sounds and enjoy the map as much. I think if you get the balance of voiceover and game sound right, you can sort of hit the nail on the head. But yeah, I suppose open question out to you guys. Do people prefer videos with commentary? Do they prefer just a little introduction and then just gameplay sounds only? Let me know what you guys think below. So that was sort of our first uphill incline as we approached the Turney Road bus stop, and there was no sort of struggle to climb it, no loss of power or anything. It seems to handle it very well. And the brakes are very responsive as well, which is always a good thing when you drive a bit fast, like me. Have a quick look around. So as you can see, all the sort of ticket machine setup is for the Hong Kong setup. I'm thinking that this sort of display here triggers sort of what we would class as iBus. I had to play with it, but I couldn't particularly get it to work. It's not something that I'm familiar with. The little red light up here acts as the bell, so when the bell is pressed, that is illuminated red. In terms of the dashboard, it's not particularly interactive. One cool feature though, you can do a light bulb test just to check all your lights on the dash are working, which you can see they're all now illuminated to indicate that they're working okay. Other than that, you have your hazard lights, your electrics, ignition and light controls. For those who are observant, you'll notice in the top right driver's mirror, there appears to be grass underneath the vehicle. That sometimes changes to concrete. I'm not sure what is causing that, but it doesn't affect the drive at all. And I do like the handbrake release tone. That's quite realistic, what you usually hear when travelling on this class of vehicle. Let's try and get through these lights if we can. Everyone on, everyone off. Let's go. I think we just about qualify for getting through those. So yeah, personally, the sounds remind me of a Euro 2 Dart. I'm not sure what others think of the sounds. It's certainly the first realistic sounding Dart that I've come across yet. For anyone, I'll leave a link for the vehicle below. It is a Payware, or part of GX7767 I had to write that down, that's quite a lot to remember. Don't be startled like I was when you go on to the PayPal checkout and it said it's $100. When you actually read it properly, it's 100 Hong Kong dollars, which is roughly 9 UK pounds. And I mean, for me, it's the first vehicle that I've purchased, and obviously the motive for buying that is obviously, as I mentioned earlier, it is a class that I've grown up with. And I saw a video of it on a Facebook stream and thought, hey, that actually sounds quite realistic. I'll treat myself, why not? And that was that, and here we are with this video. I'm not sure if I'm actually waffling. It's funny how when you're actually trying to speak and do a whole commentary, you're actually running out of things quite quickly to say. I think, obviously, this map is now quite familiar to a lot of the viewers, so there isn't that many hidden secrets to tell. I think we'll have a lot more to talk about once we get our hands on the main release of the map, which I, for one, am very excited about, and from the Facebook page, seeing some of the comments, it seems a lot of people would echo that sentiment. So again, as we start to head towards Gypsy Hill, we'll start to gradually climb uphill, and again, I mean, it really is an effortless drive. And I think you can tell how quickly the vehicle is gaining speed. Now, also, one good thing that I like is downshifting is included. I'll have to try and demonstrate that when I'm not climbing a hill. It's not something that you hear very often in the Dart, or at least from personal experience. So it's always nice to have that option available when you're driving. And there you can hear that downshift. And if we hold down, we get that nice over rev as well. Feel the power. So here we are, we're now at the bottom of Gypsy Hill. We're about to commence on our uphill climb to Crystal Palace, and we will get a true feeling for how well our little Dart will perform. So as we enter our hill climb, I am going to zip it for a bit so you can appreciate the sounds, and I will rejoin you back at Crystal Palace. yeah, nothing particularly special on that hill climb. I mean, it managed to maintain a consistent speed and slightly increase. It didn't drop speed, but you sort of felt the struggle in the climb. And now we are arriving at our final stop. Everybody get off my bus. We certainly crammed them in. You just walk out, don't worry about looking. Oh, trust me to hit the curb at the last moment. So here we are, we're arrived at Bristol Palace. This is where we terminate. We'll do a rolling stop. Power off. Handbrake on. So yeah, all in all, a relatively nice drive. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If there's any maps or vehicles that you want me to drive as well, leave a comment below and I will do my best to accommodate. All links for the South London project page, the map download and the purchase of this video can be found in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys.